When it comes to painting fast and efficiently, painters rely on air-assisted airless pumps, such as the Elcometer Baltic. However, if you want the Elcometer Baltic to perform at its optimum level, the proper setup procedures must be followed.
In this video, we're going to teach you how to quickly and safely assemble the Elcometer Baltic air-assisted airless piston pump by going through in detail how to unbox the pump, how to assemble the pump, and how to assemble the Sagola Mini Xtreme mixed spray gun.
To assemble the Elcometer Baltic pump, you will need the following tools: 2 solvent-resistant adjustable wrenches, a set of cable tie cutters, and a ball joint hex key. The Elcometer Baltic spray pump kit is supplied in 2 boxes. The pump, hoses and filters in one box, and Elcometer's Sagola spray gun in the second.
Now it's time to commence the unboxing process. Feel free to pause the video after each step if you need some time to complete the action.
To unpack the Baltic pump, undo the top of the box. This can be worked out by the image on the box. Pull all of the individual components and interior packaging out, then lay the box onto its back and pull the pump out. Remove and dispose of any packaging in an environmentally approved way as required, or, like we have done, flatten the box and use this as a clean surface to assemble the pump. Once unpacked, lay out and identify all the main components of the pump to ensure they are all there. Take special care to inspect the cage on the Bluefoot filter, and all of the threads and fittings on the product and air hose assembly. This is to check for any damage caused during transportation and storage. Refer to the key component identifying page in the Baltic operating instructions manual. So now we have inspected each individual item for damage or wear, place a rag or a container underneath the pump cylinder and remove the yellow protection cap.
Oil may begin to flow out, but don't be alarmed. This oil is simply there to protect the interior components of the pump from corrosion.
Once the storage oil has drained out, lay the pump onto its back onto a piece of cardboard or a clean area, and visually inspect the bottom pump intake to ensure the ball and seat are free of any obstructions and that the threads are also undamaged. Make sure that the foot filter is firmly attached to the end of the product intake hose, and then, once any oil has stopped flowing, connect the product intake hose to the product inlet at the bottom of the pump cylinder. Whilst all Elcometer Baltic pumps are supplied with a product intake hose as standard, if you have purchased a hopper, an optional accessory, attach this here instead. Once you have connected the product intake hose, you can now stand the pump back up again, taking care to do so safely. After all, the unit can be heavy. Now we need to check that the anti-pulsation system and secondary product filter are free of debris. Connect the anti-pulsation system to the front of the pump and turn the nut clockwise. Remove the chamber and check that the filter and other components are located properly and are free of debris. Then, reassemble the anti-pulsation system and fix it to the front of the pump, tightening it by hand, then with the adjustable wrench. Now, connect the product recirculation ball valve and tube to the anti-pulsation system. Once done, uncoil the recirculation tube and connect the product hose to the front of the anti-pulsation system. Then, cut the air hose to length and attach it by fixing it to the simple push fitting located on the gun air regulator. Now it is time to assemble the Sagola Mini Xtreme mixed spray gun. In the box there will be a leaflet containing a QR code. Scan this code to go directly to the instructions manual. Once you have read the operating instructions, it is time to fit the switch coupling and filter by connecting the locking nut, tightening it by hand, and then with the ball joint hex key. Place the filter and secure it. Then tighten all of the fittings using the adjustable wrench. Make sure to apply the correct spring in the gun for your pump. If you are going to be working with the Elcometer Baltic 15, use the yellow spring. If you are going to be working with the Elcometer Baltic 30 or 32, use the red one. The spring of choice should be placed behind the product regulator, located on the back of the gun. Simply screw it off, place your spring, and screw the regulator dial back on. Finally, connect the air and product hoses to your gun. The pump and gun is now fully assembled. Make sure to tighten any fittings before you proceed any further. Be sure to check out our other videos in the Baltic series linked on screen. Or, if you would like to learn more about our range of spray equipment, visit our dedicated spray website, spray.elcometer.com.